Do you feel any different than before we started?
Yeah.
How so?
A tad bit lighter, I guess. Yeah, I got a yes, a tad bit lighter.
So you tested yes on a tad bit lighter?
No, I got a yes.
You tested yes. Okay, good. So you're testing your feelings. That's good. Very good. So now let's look for some other bad ways that you're connected to your parents. I want you to retest that, though. Are there any other bad ways that I'm still connected to my parents?
I got a strong yes.
Okay, now so we're going to go to this page. We're going to go back to the hub again. This is how you actually cure these things. You use the hub. And from the hub, you go to wherever it is you need to go. So I'm going to look at right up here. See, I kind of know where to guide you. Right up here, there is a... By the way, when you go on the hub, the first time you go on, you need to print these pages, you know. See, it says print out here. So you need to print out these pages. Okay, so we're going to look at the bodies list. Okay, here's the list of bodies. Now I better come back. All right, this is the list of bodies. I'm just going to show you the top ones here. Now, I'll take the page down and ask you a question. Do any of the ways that I'm connected to my parents and that are bad, are they in any of those bodies, or do they concern any of those bodies?
I got a yes.
Okay. Okay, so is one of the ways concerning the celestial body?
It's one of the ways concerning a celestial, yes.
Okay, you got a yes on the celestial. See, I kind of know what to test, okay? When you start doing this yourself, it's going to be far more trial and error.
Yeah.
You know, than when I'm doing it, okay, with you. But after a while, you'll kind of know where to look too. So now, is it good enough to simply say, I'm disconnecting my celestial body from my father's celestial body?
Is it good enough to simply say, I'm disconnecting my celestial body from my father's celestial body?
Yes. No.
How?
Okay. I'll tell you what, then we'll do this. We'll go the opposite way and say, I'm now connecting my celestial body to my father's celestial body.
I'm now connecting my celestial body to my father's. I got a yes.
Okay. And just hold his celestial body with yours like that. Can you feel that?
Okay.
Yeah? How do you feel now?
Is this something I want to do? Connect my celestial body to his?
Test if it is.
Yes.
Okay, how do you feel as you do it?
Like, I know it's the right thing to do, but I don't want to do it.
Well, you know, when you just laughed right there, to me it looked like you let go of something. That's what it looked like to me. But I don't know, Tess, did I just let go of something?
Yeah, I got a yes.
Okay, so how do you feel now? Are you any more relaxed?
Yeah. I am a little.
Okay, good. Did I just cure something?
Did I just cure something? Yes.
Let me give you a little tip about this stuff, okay?
Okay.
You see, bodies, especially the celestial, gravitational, and spiral, are always connecting to other people all day. And you know, most people don't even know they have these bodies, so they have no idea what the bodies are doing. And even when you know you've got them and you can feel them, most of the time you're not aware of them, and they're just doing their thing, which is what they're supposed to do. It's like your liver does its thing, and you don't like think about your liver all day, right? Like you don't walk around thinking, is your liver processing toxins or something? It just does it. So that's what the bodies do. The trick here is to connect it consciously and willfully, because a lot of times when these bodies connect with people's, they're doing stuff you don't want them to be doing. And if you connect intentionally, it changes the way the body is operating, and the body does things that you want it to be doing, which is what just happened, which is why you let go of something and felt a little better, you know.
Okay, so you just said that if we intentionally connect with them,
Yes.
it does things that we want them to be doing. Otherwise, if we're not intentionally connected with them, it's doing things we don't want it to be doing?
No. What I'm saying, usually they do things you need them to do. Most of the things your bodies do are things that you need them to be doing. But sometimes they do things like that they shouldn't do. Like they get cancer codes from somebody and you get pancreatic cancer. That's because your gravitational body went and got the codes. But most of the things it did were still things you needed it to do. You with me?
Okay.
So that's a little short, you know, something on the body. You do realize that we've only done a little bit in this meeting, right?
Yeah.
Now you got to go do a lot now, so that's what you're going to do next. You now know where the accelerator is, and you know where the list of bodies is, and you know how to work with them a little bit, and I will meet you in a couple of days, and before we do that, you will call me and leave me a report, okay? So, you know, anytime you feel ready, just call and leave a report on one of my phones, and tell me what you've done and how you're doing, and then I'll get back to you after I listen to it. You know, talk as long as you want. You can just keep calling back if it's a long report. You don't have to write me emails. I can't stand reading them, but I like listening to people when they call me, okay? Like I can learn a lot about you that way. Do you feel any different than before we started?
Yeah.
How so?
A tad bit lighter, I guess. Yeah, I got a yes, a tad bit lighter.
So you tested yes on a tad bit lighter?
No, I got a yes.
You tested yes. Okay, good. So you're testing your feelings.
Uh-huh.
That's good. Very good. So you just realized, this is what I'm going to say this to you, you just realized that you cured something. That's what that's what it is to realize that you've cured something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you must do. You must realize that you've cured things.
Okay.
What did you want to say?
I didn't hear that, but then at the end I got it.
Okay. Now I want you to test that. Have I just realized that I cured something?
I got a yes.
Okay, so are my cures real to me?
Are my cures real to me? Yeah.
Okay, got to see. Okay, good. Okay, now let's go on. Are there any other dysfunctional ways in which I am connected to my parents or anyone else?
I got a yes.
Okay. Now here's what we have to do now to find more of those, because I had that one right on the top of my head. But for the next ones, we're going to have to dig.